several months. I expect it to jump in June and a lot of other things that took place. Columbia County truly began. So the catalyst site came about when they decided that each one of the rural areas of critical economic concern would have at least one catalyst site, which the state would support through the efforts of the state to try to Panama Canal completed. The third set of locks is going to allow larger and larger ships to bring goods and products that are made in Asia to the east coast of the United States. At the present time, just about probably 75% of the goods and services that come from Asia come in through the, and we've been able to get the support of many different people and agencies as we talk to them, is to bring that product into Lake City, but to be broken down and cross-docked, and then utilize in 10 and 75, and continue to use the rail service that brought it in. We're the only community in Florida at this time that has 2 railroads that service it. We need to take advantage of that. We've got an airport sitting out there with an 8,000-foot runway that's got the ability to do air cargo. So once again, by the time we get this whole thing put together, we should be looking at the ultimate inland port in the southeast, and the only thing that we can't do is dock ships. So that's what the ultimate goal is important as we move forward, is that it's hard to ask those 4 commissioners sitting back there to shell out a whole bunch of money to buy all of this property and begin to put it together. This was the Department of Community Affairs told us to go back and increase it. And did I steal your thunder, or did I leave you something?
That's fine. I was going to tell them about that.
I was going to let Gina go through the RFP, but I think I might have teached her, and be glad if someone has any specific question. And if I can't answer it between a lot of the folks in this room, I'm sure we can get an answer. So they went through, and each of the 14 counties had 1 vote on deciding where the catalyst sites went. And so our neighbors voted to do the catalyst site in Columbia County rather than one of the sites in the other counties. Now, our RACIC wound up being so big with 14 counties. They did give us 2 catalyst sites. The second one was chosen for Suwannee County. The emphasis on the one in Suwannee County is supposed to be on a distribution type facility similar to what we did with Target. The emphasis on the one in Columbia County is to be more of a light manufacturing type company, more similar to what New Millennium has done with us. So hopefully that covered that. We submitted Bayeux Pharmacy for the Florida Retailer of the Year. We've had one other previous winner a couple of years ago was S&S Food Stores. And I'm pleased today to announce that Bayeux Pharmacy has officially been selected as one of the 3 Florida Retailers of the Year for the category of $1 million or more. Right now we're working what I consider 4 legitimate projects. 2 of them would be light manufacturing. Actually, all 4 would be some type of manufacturing, but classifying 2 as light manufacturing and what we traditionally think of making a particular product, and it winded up at an end user to be used. The other 2, we're getting into what we call the green industry, and it's across the board on what you can do in green stuff. I think I saw Mr. P.D. Kaysen this morning for just a minute, and he's all excited after reading about green. Is that he made his living all these years off of pine trees, as my family did when we were growing up. And he says, "Isn't it great? Pulpwood's coming back." And and he's right, because some of the ones out there that do green are going to use a lot of pulpwood to go forward. So, and between the private property we have, between the forest area we have, there's one thing that we've got, and I had an opportunity in front of the governor one day. He was pushing green, 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 and I said, "You want to see green? Come to rural Florida. We'll show you green." So, and I think that's going to truly be one of the most important industries that we deal with. The site and the inland port site both are out east of the airport, just to the west side of the prisons that are located out there. So that's kind of where the city water, sewer, and gas line are running. So we've got that much of the utilities done. So we're a little bit ahead of the other RACIC sites on some of those things. So how many could easily generate between 650 and 800 jobs? And the good news is that the pay is good and the benefits are good. And when I say that, way above our average pay for the area. Economic development is a strange thing to where everybody wants to know what's going on, and the folks you're working with don't want you to tell anybody.